When day-to-day pains pop up, Nurofen Advance works fast for headaches, period pain, back pain, cold and flu, or other day-to-day pains. Nurofen Advance. Rapid relief for 10 day-to-day pains.
This hotel's great.
Yeah, and only $385 a night.
What? I got it for $270. You didn't check Trivago?
You gotta check Trivago.
On Trivago, you can compare prices from multiple different sites.
Hundreds of them.
See? Same hotel, way better deal.
I should have checked Trivago.
You should have checked Trivago.
Check Trivago to compare prices and save up to 30%. Hotel Trivago.
Oh, nice.
Every new Rawson home is built with a team of experts guiding you every step of the way.
So they take you under their wing? Huh?
Built better together with Rawson Homes.
Go Harvey Norman and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. That's right, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and get 10% in gift cards. Create your dream kitchen now. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
Hi, I'm Ed from O'Brien. See this rock? It's got really sharp edges. When it flicks off the road, it can also chip your windscreen. And if it cracks, it could cost you a new one. So don't wait. Head to o'brien.com.au. Easy. Book today.
O'Brien. It's spring season at Freedom. Get up to 50% off selected sofas and furniture. Refresh your home and save up to 50%. Sail on now. Only at Freedom.
Northern New South Wales football premier competitions are back. Catch a match live at a ground or live on the Northern New South Wales Football YouTube channel this weekend. Details at northernnewsouthwalesfootball.com.au.
Wake up, no more nap, your turn is coming up.
We don't need to disconnect to be connected. Renault Symbiose full hybrid e-tech. Renault Symbiose full hybrid e-tech self-charging.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today.
Things aren't really moving. Try Metamucil's Daily Multi-Health Fibre. Its 100% natural psyllium fibre traps and removes waste to support gut health and regularity.
Now you're moving.
Metamucil keeps you moving.
Easy winter dinners start at Woolworths. Like Australian RSPCA-approved chicken breast fillets, just $8 a kilo, save $4 a kilo. And Lumacita seasonings, 35 grams, just $1.25 each. Shop in-store or online today at Woolworths.
APT Luxury Travel. Everything to a T. Enjoy a 15-day Europe river cruise from $8,995 per person, flights included. Search APT Luxury Travel or contact Hello World Travel.
Whether it's car, boat, caravan or home insurance, with NRMA Insurance, the more eligible policies you have, the more you could save. Because that's what a help company would do. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
Father's Day sale on now at Super Cheap Auto. Get 20% off this Chemical Guys Extreme Clean Detailing Kit or save 30% on Tool Pro Neon chests and cabinets. Make it super. Super Cheap Auto.
Stop paying $5 for coffee when you can enjoy our rich, velvety smooth barista coffee for just $2.50. That's right, award-winning barista-made coffee from just $2.50. Only at Hungry Jack's.
You have arrived,
sculpted, refined.
You got me singing from the mountain top as the CX5.
Shearwell has all your cattle ID needs covered. From our new NLIS conditionally accredited button tags and one-piece steel net tags to our Boss range of management ear tags. Made for Aussie conditions, easy to apply and orders dispatched fast. Tag well with Shearwell.
Go Harvey Norman and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. That's right, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and get 10% in gift cards. Create your dream kitchen now. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
Feel that? Masterton Homes have just rewound the clock. That's right, 2024 prices are back. Designed for the life you actually want to live. Realise your dream today with Masterton.
The people we love spreading germs. New and improved Dettol wipes are now thicker and 2 times stronger. And they're biodegradable.
I think I left the putter back at the last hole.
You mean South Australia?
See you in the morning. Right.
For up to 937 kilometres combined range. For the good times that keep going. The new Forthing Range Extender Hybrid from $36,990 drive away. Forthing, for things that matter.
Why shop at a Stihl dealer?
100 years of quality tools.
We have customers using Stihl tools passed down from generation to generation.
You can't fake that quality.
And our service goes beyond the counter.
Buy well. That's Stihl for life.
What would you like to taste today?
Every coffee, a new world. Every sip, a new taste. Keep exploring with new Virtual Up Nespresso. What else?
Wake up! No more nap. Your turn is coming up.
We don't need to disconnect to be connected. Renault Symbiose Full Hybrid E-Tech.
The people and all the people you miss. Don't think you're invisible. Connect back with the people and all the people you miss.
Renault Symbiose Full Hybrid E-Tech self-charging.
Cookie here has just heard about the lifetime structural guarantee that comes with every new Rawson home. Thought he'd put it to the test.
Huh? Built better together with Rawson Homes.
This program brought to you by Harvey Norman. Shop in store and online. Best brands, best range, best prices.
Tonight in NBN News, spikes in school suspension rates across the region. Strict measures to combat bird flu at a Central Coast wildlife sanctuary. And a sea of yellow ahead of Daffodil Day. NBN News tonight at 5:30. Tonight, the Hunters' Isaac Heaney among 5 Swans players sidelined for the rest of the AFL season. Mid-North Coast locals weigh in on gambling reforms that saw their MP break with his party. And the Jets' path ahead in Asia's richest football competition made clearer.
This is NBN News with Natasha Beyersdorf.
Good evening. Federal MP Pat Conahan is standing by his decision to cross Parliament's floor over gambling reform, saying the legislation fails the families he heard from during a 6-month inquiry. Many Mid-North Coast locals have backed the move, saying the changes expected to pass the Senate don't go far enough.
The government says it's taking action to reduce gambling harm, pulling back the industry's reach by restricting ads across media platforms, imposing blackout periods, banning endorsements and introducing an opt-out button. But locals say there's still too little protection.
It's far too influence for children to look at, which is not good. So I'd like to see a lot less.
They need to stop gambling ads on TV. They need to regulate the gambling that's online. It causes far too much harm. I've gambled in the past, I still have the odd punt now, but there are many people out there with addictive behaviours that just can't control it.
Labor's legislation has already exposed divisions in Canberra. Nationals MP Pat Conahan broke with his party yesterday.
It allows the wagering services to keep control of who they determine has a gambling problem. Now, that's like leaving the fox in the henhouse.
He argues supporting the legislation would have betrayed what families told the Murphy inquiry in 2023, which made 31 recommendations, none of which have been wholly implemented.
There were at least half a dozen that should have been implemented. A national regulator, a minister for gambling, to get rid of the ads off mainstream TV, and to stop inducements.
Wesley Mission says Australians will lose around $40 billion to gambling this year, both through poker machines and online.
Our fear and our belief is that gambling losses to online wagering will continue to increase far greater than the rate of inflation, currently 3 times the rate of inflation.
But the consequences extend far beyond the person placing the bet. 1 in 5 in New South Wales impacted by gambling harm.
Often this is carried in secret and in shame, and it plays out in a range of terrible ways. Suicidal ideation, mental health distress, financial distress, homelessness and housing stress.
The reforms still need to clear the Senate before taking effect in January next year. Britt Ramsey, NBN News.
And if you need help, you can call Lifeline on 13 11 14. The Hunters' Isaac Heaney has been stood down for the remainder of the AFL season. He's one of 5 Sydney Swans players sanctioned by the club amid an ongoing Victoria Police investigation into an alleged sexual assault incident in Melbourne on Monday. In a short statement, the club said the AFL is supportive of the action, which is taken independently of that investigation.
To continue their night, it was bringing women back to the hotel. It was a long way short of what we expect of our players, and we're holding them to a really high standard, but they were well short of anywhere near that standard.
NBN News is not suggesting the wrongdoing of Heaney or any players involved. There'll be more on this story coming up in 9 News at 6. The New South Wales Energy Minister has assured budget estimates that the state will have enough power when Lake Macquarie's Eraring power station closes in 2029. Earlier this year, Origin Energy extended the power station's lifespan by 2 years to allow renewable energy and storage projects time to come online.
Do you know what is going to happen if Eraring closes in 2029? Are we going to see rolling blackouts again?
We've actually got monitoring on this that says that this will work.
Penny Sharp was also pressed on the proposed expansion of 2 Hunter Valley Operations coal mine sites near Singleton, reaffirming the government provides information, but the final decision rests with the Independent Planning Commission. That's expected to be handed down next month. A woman aged in her 80s is in a serious condition after she was thrown from a horse-drawn cart in the Upper Hunter. Crews were called to Putty Valley Road just after 11:30 a.m. and treated 2 patients. The elderly woman was airlifted to John Hunter Hospital. It's been revealed Maitland Mayor Philip Penfold did not consult council, gallery staff or the artist before installing a disclaimer about an exhibition challenging the town's hitching post statue. The mayor claims the move was necessary after a string of complaints from the community.
A small statue with a complicated history.
That object was designed to humiliate enslaved people and to humiliate black people by mockery.
People don't appreciate the inference that they're being racist by loving a little boy statue.
Maitland's High Street hitching post is set to depict 12-year-old Jocko Graves, the son of a freed slave during the American War of Independence.
Jocko Graves is not a historical character, that is a legend from a children's book from 1960s.
What the true history of him is always up for debate. No one was there 150 years ago when it was installed.
The statue's relationship with Maitland at the centre of work by anti-colonial artist Osvaldo Boudet at the city's regional gallery. This content warning sign, not part of the exhibition, was erected by Mayor Philip Penfold, who told council last night he acted out of necessity due to increasing community complaints against the exhibit.
It's my effort to perhaps just express the council's position. I don't want to drum up any particular culture war.
Tabled last night, revelations the mayor did not consult council, gallery staff or the artist before setting up a warning, stating council didn't share the artist's view.
It's not for me to discuss individual matters with individual staff members, and those conversations were had appropriately.
Boudet temporarily erecting his own disclaimer at the actual statue yesterday. as he pushes for council to install a permanent plaque providing historical context.
What they will do about books in the library that they don't like, what they will do about people that have opinions that are not the ones that they have.
Gabriella Warner, NBN News.
Cessnock Council will tonight review a major budget overhaul, slashing its forecast deficit from $18 million to under $2 million. It's identified $16.5 million in operational savings following the Independent Pricing Tribunal's rejection of a 40% rate hike in June. Mayor Daniel Watton has confirmed the savings come from reduced contract expenses, with no planned redundancies or impacts to existing services. Newcastle Council has released a fresh plan for the redevelopment of the Newcastle Ocean Baths, the redraft seeking to strike a balance with the site's history following community backlash.
A favourite spot to cool off, but its future's become a hot topic. Today, Council unveiling new plans for the redevelopment of the Newcastle Ocean Baths.
When I looked at this revised design, I thought, wow, somebody got the brief. It is spot on.
The plans are independently costed at $43 million. At the northern end, change rooms will have a floating roof in a nod to the current open-air change rooms while maximising natural light and ventilation. At the southern end, a cafe, which has become one of the most contentious points, with swimmers fearing over-commercialisation. But the Lord Mayor says this proposal strikes the right balance.
You can see this is a large space here, so this is going to be the community space. That roof will come out a little bit further, so there's going to be plenty of shading.
Friends of Newcastle Ocean Baths reviewed the designs, seeking two main changes. Firstly, a modern, genuinely open-to-the-sky section within the change rooms. As for the cafe, they prefer a modest, swimmer-centred kiosk. The community can have its say when the redraft goes up for public exhibition next week. If it is successful, Council aims to start construction in mid-2028, with work not expected to wrap up until 2030. Jack Marnie, NBN News.
A nationwide property slowdown has reached the Hunter, with home values dropping across key regional markets. CoreLogic data reveals prices in Nelson Bay fell by 3% over the July quarter, while those in Morisset and Cooranbong dropped by more than 2%. Newcastle and Maitland saw more modest declines, both slipping 1.3%. Glorious weather conditions across the region today. Let's take a quick look at the top temperatures. Got up as high as 22 degrees today at Maitland. Lake Macquarie, 20 degrees the top. You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, a Central Coast wildlife sanctuary getting on the front foot amid H5 bird flu. And parts of northern New South Wales record among the state's worst for school suspensions.
On the news tonight, Swan star Isaac Heaney, one of 5 players stood down by the club for the season. Can the Swans still make the finals? A murder at Waterloo, the killer still on the run. The major mission to save our tiny natives from a deadly disease. Plus Nathan Cleary's positive update on Isaiah Yeo. I'll see you at 6.
Yes, a buttery spread melt upon my crumpety head.
Please, jam and cream cheese.
Fresh strawberry.
Make every bite golden.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, hey.
Are you and Jax doing the walk this weekend?
Sounds great, but my legs are aching. You even kept me up last night.
Well, remember my leg pain? I use Revitive.
The drug-free solution. Revitive Circulation Booster relieves leg aches and pains, swelling and cramps.
And it's endorsed by the Australian Physiotherapy Association.
Coming through.
Oh, someone got Revitive. Keep active with Revitive.
Father's Day sale on now.
Stop paying $5 for coffee when you can enjoy our rich, velvety smooth barista coffee for just $2.50. That's right, award-winning barista-made coffee from just $2.50. Only at Hungry Jack's.
When my dad died, I was left practically nothing. I was so hurt and confused. So I spoke to Balboshev. They've seen it all before. Balboshev sorted it out. Thanks, Balboshev.
Get it sorted. Call Bale Boshev Lawyers.
Go Harvey Norman and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. That's right, spend $2.99 or more on selected cooking appliances and get 10% in gift cards. Create your dream kitchen now. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
This is what pre-flight mornings look like around here. Doing the coffee run, not the M1. Finding yourself the perfect park. So go on, take your pick from over 250 flights a week from Newcastle Airport. Ah, that's the Newey way.
Your dishwasher works day in, day out, which can impact how it cleans. Add Finish Dishwasher Deep Cleaner. Its powerful formula helps remove built-up grease, working to clean pipes and improve your machine's performance. For a deep clean, it all starts with Finish.
The Central Coast Wildlife Sanctuary is implementing new measures to keep animals safe amid the threat of H5 bird flu. New structures with specialised netting are among the rollout.
With more than 260 confirmed bird flu cases in Australia, Walkabout Wildlife Sanctuary is doing its part to stop the chance of H5 spreading.
We developed the plan about 2 years ago because everybody's known it's coming. It was just had spread to the rest of the world. It was only a matter of time before it got to Australia.
Part of a $160,000 funding package from the federal government, 17 new structures have been installed across the park's bird and native animals feeding areas to minimise aerial transmission, equipped with netting that can be used as a quarantine area.
If one of our animals was sick and we were unsure what the problem was, until we know, we can actually separate our animals using these isolation areas.
The park limiting interaction with wild birds who feed there. And there are precautions for human visitors too, who need to take a foot bath on entry.
The good thing is this particular strain of the bird flu is not something that humans catch easily, but of course our precious animals are very susceptible.
More than 400 animals call the Calga facility home. Enclosures which previously housed multiple species have now been separated.
Our flying foxes were sharing with our kookaburras, who are meat-eating birds, and they were quite happy in that environment. But we decided that to protect the flying foxes, which apparently have a very low risk.
The sanctuary is currently awaiting news of whether it can get access to vaccinations, which are currently being rolled out by the Australian government, having around 8 native species in captivity at the park. Alexandra Rees, NBN News.
The state's northwest remains the worst region in New South Wales for school suspensions. Latest department data from 2025 shows more than 6,000 students across the area were suspended, a combined 13,000 times, representing more than 10% of total enrolment. Suspensions also spiked across Newcastle and the Central Coast, where nearly 7% of students were suspended. Quest Apartment Hotels is responding to a data breach. It says exposed guest contact details. The company operates accommodation at multiple Hunter sites and in Tamworth. Quest says it detected unauthorised access to a database on Monday via a third-party provider. Affected guests have been contacted. Cancer Council will celebrate 40 years of Daffodil Day tomorrow, aiming to raise $5.5 million for cancer research, prevention and support.
1 in 2 Australians will be diagnosed with cancer before the age of 85, and that actually equates to nearly 19 people an hour.
Details on where to purchase flowers are on the Cancer Council's website. Always a very colourful day too. Time for sport now with Montanna Clare. Tan, the Jets can begin their preps for Asia.
Good evening, Tash. Yes, Newcastle finally learned who they'll face in the AFC Champions League elite competition. Up next, we break down the draw, including the Jets' home clash that has a former fan favourite set to come up against his old side. And from the wooden spoon to finals, even Knights players can't believe how Newcastle turned its fortunes around.
Tough stains? No problem for Vanish Gold Pro Turbo.
These will take ages to come out.
It'll only take 30 minutes. Just 1 scoop of Vanish Gold Pro Turbo contains a unique accelerator system that turbocharges stain removal.
Trust Vanish, forget stains.
Introducing new Schwarzkopf Brilliance. My secret? I colour with Brilliance and shine from within. Its improved formula protects with new bonding haptic system for up to 12 weeks of colour intensity. New Brilliance by Schwarzkopf for every you.
I think I left the putter back at the last hole.
You mean South Australia?
See you in the morning. Right.
For up to 937 kilometres combined range. For the good times that keep going. The new Forthing Range Extender Hybrid from $36,990 drive away. Forthing, for things that matter.
Go Harvey Norman. Discover contemporary dining furniture designed for stylish living. Choose your table, choose your chair, with options in size, shape, style and colour. Plus, add a TV unit to complete your look. Elevate your dining space at Harvey Norman now.
Get ready to transform your home at the Hunter Valley Home Show. Over 150 companies, live workshops and demos all weekend. August 28 to 30. Tickets at ruralscene.com.au.
At Simplicity Funerals, celebrating life is our life's work. Say goodbye your way with a prepaid funeral plan. Ask our team for details. Simplicity Funerals. Rest easy.
If you've got heartburn, try this Gaviscon chewing gum.
Gaviscon works fast to neutralise acid in the stomach.
Tastes good.
Great tasting Gaviscon chewing gum.
This Sport Report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Shop best brands, best range, best prices.
The draw for the AFC Champions League Elite has officially been locked in, and the Jets can begin preparations to face some of the toughest teams in Asia. Newcastle will host 4 games. One of those will see a former player return to face his old side. Eli Adams lit up McDonald Jones Stadium on multiple occasions for the Jets last season. The Steely striker will return to Newcastle, but this time for Gambaro Osaka, with the Japanese club selected to face the Jets in their first home game of the AFC Champions League Elite competition.
Recent transfer for Eli Adams from our club to there, so a short turnaround for him to be back in Newcastle and playing against his former club, which will be exciting for us and him, I'm sure.
The Jets found out their full draw for the 2026-27 competition last night.
Newcastle Jets. Really looking forward to the opportunity for the Newcastle Jets to be back on this stage and proving that we can compete at this level.
Newcastle opens its campaign in Japan next month against defending J1 League champions Kashima Antlers. It was only 7 years ago that the club's general manager of football, Nigel Bogard, captained the Jets against the Japanese side.
Kashima Antlers knocked us out of a qualifying campaign back in 2019, so some redemption there, which is exciting.
The Jets will also play Vissel Kobe and Kyoto Sanga in Japan, as well as Beijing Guan in China, while Newcastle will host 4 games, beginning with Gambaro Osaka in October.
Rayasol, Johor and also Shanghai Port. So some big teams in Asian football.
Dates and times for all matches are yet to be finalised. It's been a turbulent few months for Jermaine McEwen, but it's put things in perspective for the Knights back rower, who is now on the brink of a maiden NRL finals campaign.
I still can't believe it right now. It's only my second year in footy, and my first year of footy was wooden spoon, so to be where I am right now, grateful, but really excited to take it up a notch now.
The Knights face Manly at home on Saturday. Lake Macquarie's Kai Willett came close to opening the scoring for Australia in its second World Cup clash against Spain this morning. But it was Blake Govers who slotted in a crucial penalty stroke in the 4th term to give the Kookaburras a late advantage. Australia held on for a 1-0 victory to put the side on top of its pool and guarantee a spot in the next stage of the tournament. The Central Coast Rhinos are looking to rebuild from Sunday's devastating 9-2 loss to the 7th place Sydney Ice Dogs. Defensive player Scott Dewar says the squad's focus is now on the next Australian Ice Hockey League season.
It's going to be about developing the guys, having a strong end of the season and really setting the tone for, I guess, the start of the 2027 season.
The Rhinos aim to finish 2026 on a high with a big task, taking down ladder leaders Newcastle North Stars on Saturday at Erina Ice Arena. The Crusaders are celebrating their NBL 1 East season and their best finish in club history. In a sign that the sport is growing on the Central Coast, the stadium will also host the Sydney Kings this week as part of their NBL pre-season.
2026 was a season to remember for the Crusaders.
If you told us at the beginning of the season that we could have a shot at the top four with all the resources the other clubs have, we'd take it.
Their campaign was ended by the eventual champions North Spears, but the top four finish is the Central Coast's best result in their club's history.
Getting someone like Matur Maker here was a huge thing for us, both on the court and off the court. Garrick Young, for his second season with us, was always nice to have him back.
In a big win for basketball on the coast, the stadium played host to the NBL 1 East Final, in which Norths were crowned champions over Sutherland.
3 active NBL players on their roster, and they came here and they won the whole thing in front of their fans and as well visiting Sutherland fans, as well as some of the Coastie fans.
It's not the only taste of NBL on the coast either, with the Sydney Kings set to visit on Friday as part of their pre-season.
So they'll be coaching 160 kids here at GYG Stadium, free of charge. Phenomenal acquisition for us to have them come and show their community spirit with us.
The session for coaches as well. Crusaders manager Miko von Luders will host a panel with the Kings head coach Brian Gorijan.
I'm really looking forward to being able to represent not just my own curiosity, but those of the 70-odd coaches that have signed up so far who have submitted great questions.
Alexandra Rees, NBN News.
And Tash, that is our look at sport.
Montana, thank you. Stay with us. Lauren Kempe joins us next with a look at our local weather.
On 9 News at 6, what happened inside the Melbourne hotel room sparking the season suspension of 5 Sydney Swans. The Victoria Pass upgrade blows out again. The new housing hub creating affordable housing at Westmead. Our Liverpool hospital is connecting parents with their sick kids 24/7. The Sydney Beach considered the best in the South Pacific, plus the Sharks' defiant message to their critics who have written off their season. All of that and a whole lot more. 9 News at 6 o'clock. See you then.
I'm just going for a break.
I want to break free. God knows I want to break free. But life's still
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Chesty cough and chest congestion? For double trouble, try new Strepsils Herbal Chesty Cough. The dual relief liquid helps clear mucus to relieve a cough and clear congestion. Try new Strepsils Herbal Liquid.
Fancy new toys on this slippery boat ramp means the dad will need to tread carefully. Let's go give him a hand.
Mitsubishi's most capable ute ever. Nothing can frighten a Triton.
About to go in the water.
Yes, a buttery spread melt upon my crumpety head.
Crumbly feta, even better. Avocado. Make every bite golden.
Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Whitelaw McDonald Lawyers offer a no-win, no-fee service. Call Whitelaw McDonald Lawyers, representation you can rely on and trust.
Buying an Australian-made mattress? Here's how to be sure. Check the label. Make sure it clearly says Made in Australia. Or look for the official Australian-made logo, the green and gold kangaroo. Ask our betting experts to help you make the best choice. At Harvey Norman, we're proud to support Australian-made.
Are you thinking of knocking down your current home and building a new one? What if you could save money and time by living in your old home for longer and getting into your new home quicker? Ask us how at Hunter Valley Modular Homes, the future of building.
For fast pain relief, it's not just the medicine that matters, it's how efficiently your body can absorb it. Try Panadol Optizorb. The difference is in the science. Patented Optizorb technology provides more consistent absorption for effective pain relief.
This weather report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Shop best brands, best range, best prices.
Daytime temperatures are warming just enough to produce some late winter storms in the country south. They're not quite reaching our region just yet, though we will see a few heavier downpours early next week, as opposed to some of the scattered showers that we've been experiencing of late. Alex McNaught snapped exactly that overlooking Port Macquarie's town beach. A double rainbow breaking up the sun and the rain there. Such a great shot. Well, isolated parts of almost every state and territory received decent totals overnight. As much as 96 millimetres fell here just north of Brisbane. Looking ahead, places like the Alps are likely to see rain rather than snow tomorrow and again just after the weekend. A developing northwest cloud band here is behind the first bout of rain to pass over South Australia, Victoria and southern New South Wales tomorrow. A trough over the interior and others situated just south of it will make for a stormy couple of days for the country's far southeast. High pressure is keeping things dry and settled elsewhere, except for a few parts of the east coast where onshore showers will briefly flare up around the far northern and southeastern zones of Queensland in the evening. Tomorrow we're going to feel some more spring-like temperatures in Sydney right up to Brisbane, both topping out at around 23 degrees. And warmth is really building over the red centre as well, with the Alice reaching a maximum of 30. Across the region today, we got to maximum temperatures of 21 degrees in Maitland. Singleton was 19 degrees, so was Cessnock, 18 at Nobby's Head after an 11-degree start. Nor'easterly winds along the coast tomorrow, only fairly light though, and switching more nor'westerly throughout the valley and surrounds. It'll be foggy to start there before another mostly sunny day, and we have single-digit starts right along our coastline, with maximum temperatures though still well above average for this time of year. 23 the top at the entrance in Wyong, 23 also in Newcastle, right up to the bay. Cloud will build further west in the afternoon after reaching tops of 23 degrees in Maitland and Singleton as well. Muswellbrook's getting up to 22 and Scones up to 21 after a foggy start. Taking a look at coastal conditions for tomorrow, we've got 1.5 metre seas with a 1.5 metre swell, with messy northerly winds up to around 20 knots though. An early morning low tide at 7 with the high just before 2 p.m. Sun to rise at 6:24 and setting at 5:29. A few clouds about tomorrow, but otherwise remaining fine in Newcastle, a top of 23 degrees. A few showers to lead us into the weekend, but really fairly light. We're only talking a couple of millimetres, if that. And then around this time next week, we're looking at some slightly heavier falls. A foggy start in Scone tomorrow, topping out at 21 degrees after a 3-degree start. A few showers arriving on Friday, and then this time next week. And it's much the same in Gosford. Mostly fine conditions tomorrow, a top of 23 degrees. And checking out the surf across some of our local beaches today. The swell was up a little more today than it was yesterday. Now, we do have a small little window of opportunity coming up maybe early this Sunday morning, but Tash, other than that, very wind affected.
Lauren, thank you. That's NBN News. Enjoy your evening. Good night.